Okay, hey guys. So again, thank you for joining in tonight. Sable Victory here, Senior Ruby Ambassador. I'm going to be going over some Facebook hacks and back office resources for you all tonight. I'm going to do a lot of screen sharing so you guys can actually see this stuff because I think that it's, for me at least, when I'm learning something, I'm a visual person, so I have to see it in order to obtain the knowledge. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. First thing that I'm going to be going over is the amazing shareables that we have in back office. And one thing that I'm seeing with this through the team is, and let me just go to it. So just show you real quick. So to get to shareables, this is your back office. When you log in, this is what you see. If you go under tools and then click on shareables, it's going to pull up another window. And for some reason, whenever I screen share on a Zoom, it goes super slow on my computer. So I've pulled up all the tabs that I'm going to use to hopefully save us a little bit of time. But if it goes slow or if there's a lag, that's why. So if you go to Tools and then Shareables, it's going to pull up another window, and you're going to see this. Now you guys mostly probably have seen this stuff. You know, if you're wanting to share the product catalog, you can click right here on this picture, and this one I didn't pull up a window before, but it's going to pull up another window, and you can either view a PDF. Hold on, I think there's a lag because it's taking so long. Let's see, so you can download a PDF or you can view an interactive catalog. And so what I do normally is I will just copy and paste this link to whoever I'm wanting to send it to. And I have this actually saved in my phone. So I've pulled it up on my phone. I have it saved in my notepad. So if somebody is like, hey, you know, I'd like to take a look at all of the products. One thing I never do is just say, like, okay, here's my website, go have fun, because two reasons. One, the website can be confusing, and I don't want them to see retail pricing, which I think is what the website gives you first, and then have them like run, you know, scared because they're like, whoa, hold on, like I can't afford that. And two, I don't want them picking the wrong products. I don't want them saying like, oh yeah, Accelerator, that sounds great. I'm going to get just Accelerator. And then them being, you know, not getting the results they get because Accelerator works with Slim, or having them get Accelerator and having them have a heart condition or something like that, or be on heart medication. You know, that's not stuff that's on the website. So that's what we as ambassadors need to do. So instead of sending them to my website, I will send them this link. And I love the way, if you guys haven't looked at this catalog, I love the way that it's all put together. Everything is divided up between personal care products, nutrition products, weight management products. There's information in this catalog about the business, the history of the company, microbiome, gut health, so much information. It's literally everything. And it's electronic. You know, yeah, you can buy these in back office, but I know for me, majority of the people that I'm in contact with about the business, it's all through social media. So it's easier to just send them the link than to, you know, mail them a catalog. Not to say that not having catalogs on hand isn't a good thing, because there are a few people that, you know, good to have one on you if you're out in public and you're talking to somebody about it. Hand one to them or have one that they can at least look at. So those are great as well. But anyway, so going back to it, let's see where my tab's at here. So, oh no. Sorry guys, bear with me. So I have to actually go back. That one didn't open a new screen. It was on the same screen. Okay, so this is what you see when you click on your shareables. I go right here to categories and I choose the product that I'm wanting to share. So now you can use this when talking to potentials. You can use this for new ambassadors. You can use this for new customers. You can use this when posting to social media, which is what I've seen majority of people do, is they'll get on here and you know, they'll see, why did it do the same thing? I didn't want this. They'll say, okay, you know, let me grab X Factor Plus. I need a shareable image. And they'll either save that image and use, you know, use it on their Facebook with their own text, or they will, you know, share the picture and like a link or something along those lines. But one thing that I've found is that Plexus actually gives us scripts. So similar to, let's see here. So products is what I use. Similar to like what we've done in all all of our team pages here, we give you scripts of what to say, how to make your first post, how to reach out to customers, things like that. It takes the thinking out of it for you guys. So Plexus has done that for us. So yes, they're perfect to use. Just copy and paste. I'm going to use this on the features and then get back to your website. So that's great to have. One of the things though, that you can copy and paste as well. Plexus has one little liner, and you can use this version as well. So what I've done is in your works like magic, really science. The ingredients are better than other multivitamins, so it works better. Makes sense to me. And then add something personal after that. Make it your story, make it your own. Say, I love my X-Factor multivitamin. My hair is bigger and longer, my nails are stronger, and I love the way that I feel on B-complex and use my energy throughout the day, and I love it has polyphenols or something like that. You can add to it. But these things, one-liners, like I said, are there from Plexus to make you information, or you can totally do that. Of course, you do that already network. Like if you're friends with a lot of, if your friends have a lot of mutual Plexus friends, they might see like what's going on here. Empowering social media. So if you guys already knew that, I'm about to blow your mind. So just bear with me here. So we have all these products. You can videos down here, and then scroll back up. I know it's super much bigger, and I'm not forgetting. So for the digital brochure, animation project, this one right here is the how to share Plus. This one. So you'll click it and it'll bring up another window. Hey, mommy's doing a call. Can you go back and watch the movie?
I can't because the movie's over.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna have to sit on the couch and give me a minute here. Lily, no ma'am. Go sit on the couch. Sorry, guys. There's this, when you screen share, there's this little tab at the top that for some reason, I don't know why it's at the top, but it covers up all of my, oh, there we go. I can move it to the bottom. Oh, hallelujah. I was like, why is it in my way? Okay, so how to share X-Factor Plus. So this is the gold mine right here. This is perfect when you are talking to potentials. So it has some information here on how we live in the age of medical breakthroughs, people are undernourished, yada, yada. Keep scrolling down, how to share it on social media, has the quick, the quick buttons. It tells you what hashtags to use, shows you the pictures like we just went over. And then down here we go, ideas for your personal message. So you can use these in your posts as well. So you can grab one of those pictures or even a picture of your own. Like the ones that Plexus gives us are great, but I love things that are personal. So yes, I do use these, but sometimes you'll also see me, holding my bottle of X-Factor, holding my pink drink, or whatever product I'm talking about marketing on my social media. I will, have it in my house or something that people know, like, oh yeah, that's Sable's picture because I've been in her house before and I've seen that, or like I've seen that in all of her pictures or whatever. So these ideas for personal messages, reaching out to people, I'm not a fan of cold messaging. But if I see that somebody is complaining of something or they're looking for a new multivitamin or anything like that, these are great personal messages that you can use. You can also use them as your Facebook post. So again, use one of their pictures, use one of your pictures, copy and paste this information here, add to it, change a few words if you want to, if it doesn't necessarily sound like you. But I love it because Plexus takes the thinking out of it for us. Again, we don't have to think about any of this. It's all here. So copy and paste. You can actually do that from here. And then it talks about how to develop your story. So we talk all the time about having that 30-second elevator pitch, whether you're talking about what is Plexus or what do you do, for a living, or, what is Plexus Slim, develop your 30-second elevator pitch for X-Factor. And then it gives you an example, again, takes the thinking all out of it for you. So you can say, I've tried many multivitamins over the years and none of them have really helped me feel better until X-Factor Plus. Or if you hadn't tried multivitamins before, like I had, you can change your story up and say that, make it real, make it relatable. People want to hear your story. That's why we brought in Kendra Hall and we had her talking about developing your story, because people are going to be able to relate to that and people are going to be able to remember things like that. They want to hear your story. So when you're sharing with potentials, you want 2 tools to share. And so they give you 3 of them, really. So they give you the brochure, they give you the information sheet, and they give you the videos. So when you are reaching out to them, it tells you, exactly the conversation. So again, copy and paste this, you guys. Like you don't have to be scared. Nothing is scary about this at all. It's all done here for you. So hey, Susie Q, I have a question for you. Do you take a multivitamin? I learned that, Y'all can read this. And then it says down here, there's so much more information I can tell you, but for now, let's check out this information about it. and you send them the information sheet. And let's chat more about it tomorrow. And then I always like to set the date. So let's chat more about it tomorrow. It's, I'll message you at 7 o'clock. Does that sound good? Or will that work for you? Another example right over here on the other side, take a look, let's talk about it tomorrow. And those are both examples for your first tool. So that was your first reach out to them. So your follow-up, your second reach out, follow-up is so important. We know that, guys. Fortune is in the follow-up. So same thing, you're going to reach out to them again. And have you had a chance to read up on X Factor Plus, yada, yada, yada. We've set the date from messaging you tomorrow at 7. This is what I'm sending them. And then I do have one more thing for you. Take a look at, you sent the information sheet before, so now I'm going to send the brochure or maybe the video. Click on it, open it up, and let's talk about it. Tell me what you think. And then ask for the order. This is so important. It's something that we talk about in our team a lot, is placing a sense of urgency on it. And what I talk about and I preach about a lot is finding that middle ground of being passionate, not being pushy, and not being passive. So you have to be passionate without those two extremes. So, I can't wait for you to feel the difference, 60-day money back guarantee. Let's go ahead and place your order. Or what I personally like to say is, hey, I have a few minutes right now before I get the kids to bed, or before I get the kids down for a nap, or before dinner, whatever. Let's go ahead and get your order in. Are you free? Do you have a few minutes? Let's do this. Most of the time they're going to either be like, oh, no, not right now, but yeah, message me tonight, 8 o'clock, whatever, and we'll get it done. So place that sense of urgency, ask for the sale, ask for the order, close the deal. And then down here, it shows you again your downloadable tools. You can get those links from the original Shareables page that have your actual link that, sends them to your website. So this, when I stumbled upon this, I remember seeing in back office, and see if I can click back over to it. I remember seeing in back office the tools and Shareables and all the pictures and everything. I was like, oh, cool, great. Like I just kind of scrolled through it, and I was actually explaining to one of my ambassadors one day, and I had to break it down for her a little bit. And so it's like, look, click on how to share X Factor Plus to figure out how to share it. And oops, what is this? Sorry, snooze. And yeah, so I stumbled upon that and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was blown away. I was like, Plexus does it all for us. Like they do literally everything. So that's so amazing. I love this feature. Shareables is gold. So if you're not utilizing Shareables already, there's multiple different ways that I just explained to you how you can utilize it, whether it's Facebook posting, talking to your potentials, reaching out to potentials, creating new relationships, anything like that. So now we are going to go and talk about another tool, is the Rank Up Roadmap, which is new. And right now, so showing you how to get there from your home office or home back office screen, training, you're going to click on Rank Up Roadmap, and it's going to pull up another screen. And right now, so this is something that they actually talked about last year at convention, and they just rolled out with it last month. And right now, they only have the silver one unlocked, and soon they will have the other ones unlocked. But regardless of what rank you are, I highly recommend you to go back and start with silver. I myself did it, and I went through it the other night. This is great for new ambassadors. When you have a new ambassador join you, this is definitely something that you should have them do, and do it with them. Don't just say like, okay, hey, here it is. Go figure it out. Have fun. Like, tell them to do it and check back in with them. You should be familiar with this and be checking in with them and saying like, okay, hey, so you should be on, this slide, how's it going? What questions do you have for me? Have them go at their own pace. It's not scary at all. And so I'm going to open it up here. Let's see. And I think I don't have this open before. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. So what I love about this, when I first opened it up, again, I was just kind of like taking a peek, and I was like, okay, cool. So they watch a video that kind of explains what silver is. And then there's like 3 resources. I was like, cool, whatever. There's a view more button at the bottom, and I clicked on that, and then there's another view more, and there's another view more, and there's so much information, but it wasn't overwhelming. It was just like, oh my gosh, like I kept opening all these view mores, and I was like, there's more. Like I was so excited about it when I was looking over this stuff. But so many great resources here. So it tells you exactly where to focus your time, how you even become a silver ambassador. A lot of people think it's scary, but everybody has 3 friends. The color code, your color personality test, which I think is so important. So you do all of those, and then make sure you click on the view more button. Don't be a fool like me the first time and just be like, oh cool, like 3 things, all right, like it's silver. 3 things isn't scary. You know, we don't want to intimidate people right off the bat, but there's more. So then it goes over training, the vision, which is the Plexus Journeys video. Your back office, it shows you basically what I just showed you, your shareables, tools, how to, your back office training, all that. Talks about your Franks list. Let's see, view more. All of this stuff is great stuff to know if you are trying to get to the rank of silver, or maybe you're relaunching your business. Maybe you're a senior Ruby ambassador like me, and you're wanting to help train your team members, and you want to know what information you're giving them. So your why, we talk about that, the compensation plan, how to earn, relationships. This is relationship marketing, so that is very important. And so let's see, sharing, building your business, sales 101, learning different skills. All of this information is so amazing, so great. Love this stuff. And customer service is really important, what it means to qualify. And it also kind of talks about quality ambassadors, quality over quantity. We don't want to just add to add. We want to make sure that we're adding quality ambassadors who are going to be qualifying each month, that are going to be, you know, helping themselves, helping us, all those things. Your checklist, do's and don'ts, talking about compliance. All this stuff is amazing. And like I said, this is a lot of information. And for someone who's just starting out, they may look at this and be like, oh my gosh, like so much, but it's all work at your own pace. There are timelines on anything. Even the raising of this goal information is so important. So yeah, you guys use this. They'll be unlocking, I clicked on something. They'll be unlocking, the next posting, and just once you do that, we know that you're going to unlock gold and senior gold and all those for you. You'll earn for that rank for those uses. So do your friends, your personal toolbox, IPA, DMOs, all of amazing stuff. So rank up roadmap, use it for yourself, use it for your team. Great stuff there. So I'm gonna go ahead and some of these tabs. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead up. If you guys are looking for growth, 6 months, show you how to get it. I'm gonna be underneath as well. So main thing, back office, you're gonna click on train. This is perfect for personal growth. I'm actually reading books great. This is also, you know, if you're digital friendly, if you like reading on a computer, this is a lot of great stuff. There's videos, so it's not only just reading, there's videos. I love how it has the different categories. So what do you want to focus on in personal growth today in your business? You know, leadership, communication, goal setting, sales, marketing, finance, inspiration, well-being, the Success Magazine, which this is all great stuff. So use these tools. You know, Plexus knows what they're doing, guys. So if they give us these tools to be successful, use them. Definitely use them. Okay, so we're going to switch roles a little bit, and we're going to go on to Facebook real quick. And I'm going to share something with y'all that I recently learned, and I think I knew, but I didn't. Sorry, y'all are seeing the chats here. I knew, but I didn't know how to utilize it. So because I wasn't familiar with it, I was like, oh, I'm just not going to do it. We have lists. Lists have been huge, and this is a great way to streamline your business, and you're not going to get stuck in the black hole of Facebook scrolling anymore. So how to do lists. You have to create a list on your computer. You cannot do this on mobile devices. So you have to get on a computer to do this. Over here on the right-hand side, you're going to see friends lists, which is what I've clicked on right here. And I have, these are all my lists. Some of them, I guess, Facebook creates for you. Others, you can create your own. And I'm starting to make lists for everything. So I have my prospects. I have my current potentials. I have my customers. I'm soon going to make one for my wholesale customers, my wholesale ambassadors. I'm probably going to make one for just my level ones. I'm probably going to make one also for people that I gain inspiration from in Plexus, because, you know, we talk a lot of times about, you know, you don't want to follow a bunch of people on Facebook or be friends with a bunch of people on Facebook that are in Plexus, because then all you're going to see is Plexus in your newsfeed. So unfollow a bunch of people. Well, now if you do feeds or if you do lists, you don't have to necessarily unfollow those people. You can put them all into a list. So that's what I'm going to do. You know, all the people that are in the top of the company, those, you know, the ones that I follow for inspiration, people that I think have great branding, or people that I just, again, gain inspiration from. I'm going to create a list just for them. And when I'm like, oh man, I'm running out of content, or like I can't think of anything right now, like I need some fresh ideas, I'm going to go to them and I'm just going to see, all those people in one list. It's going to basically draw out everybody else, and it's going to show me everything that they've posted. So how to create a list. You're going to click on create list. You can name it whatever you want, and then you can select who you want in it. So we're going to name this one inspiration. And who would you like in this? So I'm going to put Laura Robinson. And then you can just go ahead and create. All you need is just one person to create it. What I like to do is have two Facebooks open at the same time, and I will go, back and forth. So I'll keep this list open because I don't like having to use the back button. So I'll keep this open. And then what I'll do is I'll go over here to my other list and I'll like type in like, okay, who do I want to add? Or, I'll look up different people on Facebook and then I'll be like, okay, cool, I want to put them in. So you can add to this list. So, okay, I'm going to add in Rachel Symington and a couple of other people, maybe Alex, Donnelly, our upline people, again, that are in the company that I want to gain inspiration from. Sarah Taylor, I love Sarah. So, okay, great. So I have these 4 people on the list here. Now, this is what's really cool. Whatever I post in here, as long as so here down here bottom, you see inspiration. Whatever I post right now, the only people are the people on the inspiration list. So this is really great for, say you're on a potentials list. So I've created a potentials list, and these are people that I've been in contact with about the business or the products, and they've shown interest and they're just kind of sitting on the fence. And you know what, we can't do private specials publicly, but we can private message people and stuff like that. We can also use our lists to advertise to people any specials that we have going on. So we'll just say that I'm on my current potentials list, and I can write up free ProBio 5 with purchase, I can't type, of Slim. And I can post that. And the only people that are going to see it are the people on my inspiration list, or the people that are on my current potentials list. So this is a good way to privately share a special. I do this a lot if I kind of post a little bit more information on my current potentials list than what I do in my regular Facebook feed. So if I've been talking to like 3 potentials about anxiety and how our new Vital Biome can really help with anxiety, what I might do is I might go into my current potentials list. Sorry, I'm seeing that there's a chat down here. I'm just now seeing that that's flashing. So no, it won't show up on your timeline. The only thing that it'll show up on is for those people in on that list. So again, you have 50 people on your current potentials list. Those are the only 50 people are gonna see that, nobody else. So that's what I really love about it. And I learned this. There's actually a video by, I don't even know how to say her name. It's something crazy, but I posted it in our team page, and I'll share it in Rachel's and Alex's when I post the recording to this too. And she explains it really well. But that's where I basically learned it from. And you can post something in here like this. And again, say, let's see here, I'm gonna X out of this. So say you're on your regular timeline and you want to make a post. So maybe you're even doing this from your phone. And you know how you can change the privacy? You go to the little caret at the top and you can choose friends only or public or whatever. Well, from that, I'm sorry about the slow computer again. From that, you can choose what list you want to post to. So you type something in, and then right now I have it set to friends, but if you choose from your drop down, open it up, any data. So click down here to more. See all, don't know why they make you click so many buttons. And then keep scrolling down and it's going to have your lists. So I want this to post just to my current potentials. I'll select that. Yeah, this is being super slow, so I'm not even going to fight with it right now. But yeah, so you can select your current potentials. Now, I learned this the hard way, so let me share with y'all. Make sure that the next post that you make, that you check that to make sure that it's what you want it set on. Because I was posting and I was like, God, why is like I'm only getting like 1 or 2 likes or comments? What's going on? And then I realized it was for current potentials only, and I was like, oh, probably because only like 10 people are seeing it right now. Like that's not good. So I had to go back and change the privacy settings. So yeah, lists are amazing. They are super helpful. You can make lists for all sorts of things, and you can post to certain different lists. Definitely utilize them. Streamline your business in this way because it's so easy now. So like if I find myself again scrolling even on my phone and I'm like, oh crap, like here I go, I'm in the black hole of Facebook and I'm just scrolling, I'm like, be useful of your time, like go over to your lists and scroll you through your potentials. It's great, like not only for posting things, but for interacting and building those relationships. Because again, it's going to take out everybody else. It's going to filter out everybody else that you don't have on that list, and it's going to just show you those people. And then you can, make sure that you're liking and you're commenting and you're interacting on their posts, because we all know how Facebook algorithms work. The more you do that, the more that they are going to, see your stuff. Sorry, I'm getting all these notifications now. I'm trying to turn them off. So yeah, that's basically it. Do you guys have any questions on any of this stuff? I know the lag and everything was kind of annoying, but thank you for bearing with me. I'm going to see if I can unmute you guys. Or y'all can write something in the chat if you want to. Unmute all. There we go. Okay, questions, anyone? Y'all are all unmuted right now. Nope. Okay, nope. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for hopping on. I hope that all made sense, and I hope that you guys do utilize the resources that are in back office and you take advantage of these lists. It does take a little bit of time, getting used to it, but once you do it the first time, it's so much easier. And again, do it from your computer, but you can access them from your phone after you've done that. So yeah, thanks guys for hopping on. Y'all have a great night. Bye.